What is up, my dudes? Welcome to a very special episode of Money on Track. You guys will probably be able to tell in about 10 minutes once my hair gets all frizzy from the humidity over here. But I'm in Florida. Let's check out my real estate business. You guys remember Mike from a few episodes ago? Well, this is my partner out in Florida.
MTV Frizz.
Oh, it shows what the magic happens. Let's gear it up. Shameless plug. Dude, this is Houston's video. Houston. Beautiful blue lighting. Look at that. Stunning. So every morning, Mike sits down with our superintendents and they go through the schedule for the day. We're mostly building 4-bedroom, 2-baths, but we're building 3-bedroom, 2-baths with single garage, with 2-car garage. We're building a 4-bedroom, 2-bath with a 3-car garage. Mike, pull up the other houses. So with this program, he's able to pull up all the different houses we're building.
All right, so that's the exterior rendering of the other model, the Emilio model.
So what step are we on this one? Yeah.
It's just updates, photo updates of where we stand. All the subs update their own photos, whatever they're doing, plumbing, electric, HVAC, site work, that kind of stuff.
So all of our subs have tablets, and whenever they're done with their specific task, they upload a picture and they click the green check box, meaning that step is done. So to build a house, there's 120 different steps. Now this house is almost halfway through. As soon as they're done with each one of the tasks, scroll up, Mike.
All right.
Yeah. They'll put a green check mark and it goes through. So it's a very easy way for us to keep track of all the different houses we're building. So what else do we have here? So these are the floors. These are the different floors we offer for each one of the builds. Carpet.
And then this.
And interior colors.
Best room in the whole house, right here.
All right, you might want to turn the light on. All right.
Best
This
seat
is where Mike spends a lot of his time.
My mornings. Copy room. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, ladies.
Griselda's room.
This is currently our office. We're upgrading. We'll show you.
We got sales guys in here. We got Leo. Leo sits here. Tony sits here. We got another guy, Lucas, that sits here. We got a little kitchen. Nice little kitchen. These are actually the kitchens that we use in the houses.
Much smaller version.
Yeah,
obviously.
much smaller version, but
same
nice,
finishes.
soft closed drawers, granite countertops,
Cool.
glass. It's nice, right?
Yeah. For the low-income housing, this is perfect. So this is where we're upgrading. Oh, like every MTV crib episode, let's go check to see what's in the fridge. 100% there's water, tons of water. This is Mike. Yep. Stacked with water. All this guy drinks is water. I don't understand it.
All right, I got the lights on.
All right,
check it out.
awesome. So, go ahead.
Check out the ceiling.
I know.
Look at the ceiling. Beautiful, right?
Well, explain to those who don't know what
So
that means.
It's like tray ceilings, but better. It's like a newer version of tray ceilings, and I'm actually going to have ambient lighting inside each one of those little trays. And
So,
then
very similar to the blue lights we have.
but much better. This is a much better version of that.
Okay.
Because it's not just on the exterior perimeter. It's actually through. It's like an actual design.
Okay.
Liz's new office.
So this right here is going to be our new office, much bigger than what we currently have.
And a green wall, a real green wall. So this is actually going to be like a planter
With a
drain.
waterfall.
Yeah, and it'll be actually like living plants in this. It's going to be really cool. Liz's office. So we set this up so that way Liz and Griselda. Liz does permitting. Griselda does materials, so they can kind of communicate fluidly.
So
And then
we
they've
got
got
a
a shared
half
screen
wall,
up here.
and then we're gonna have a screen up here, so they can kind
A
of
shared screen. In addition
chit
to
chat.
theirs.
What else? And this is, just random storage. One of our storage areas.
And then we're going to have more sales guys over here. So this is going to be set up like a bullpen area.
Uh-huh.
Very bright lighting, keep everybody energized and awake.
Like a boiler room.
A boiler room, exactly, yeah.
So, sales guys here, and more sales guys upstairs. Let's go look at that real quick. So soon we're gonna have a massive staff of sales guys to keep up with all the houses we're building. So, another room here. I guess the good sales guys will have the high ceiling, and the ones that need to work their way up will have this smaller one.
They get stuff in the closet.
So we're on our way over to some of the properties. Mike, why don't you tell the audience how we got this business started?
So, a few years ago, roughly, two and a half.
It's been almost 3 years now. And they had a shortage of low-income housing in this county. So that's why they approached Mike. Mike was a builder.
Yeah. So I decided that there was more of an opportunity here, but I just needed somebody that had a stronger financial backing. We could take advantage of it. I had some previous dealings with Edmond in the oil business, and he was the first person I thought of. So reached out to him, and the rest is history. Now we're...
Thank you for that, by the way. Thanks for reaching out to me of all the people.
Yeah. So I guess the real reason why we're here is we identified a need, and the need wasn't necessarily Section 8 housing. Yes, there was that need, but there was also a need for, everyday mom and pop. They needed a house as well, and they're willing to buy it, and there's funding available for them via the USDA financing program, which is a government-backed loan. The FHA financing, which is a very standard loan that a lot of people obtain when they're buying a new lower-end home. And when we identified the need, we tested it. We built 3, right?
Yeah, we started off with 3 houses. Initially cost $100,000 per house, and they sold for $150K. Since then, the expenses have gone up. Cost of supplies have gone up. But it's okay because the comps have also gone up. Comps are $175, $180 right now, and our build cost is $115. So it costs us an extra $15,000 to build, but the comps have gone up another $25,000, $30,000 in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So initially we were profiting after closing costs. We were profiting about $40,000. Now we're profiting about $52,000 after closing costs.
Which is better than the return that you're going to get in any investment. I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
$115,000 to make 52, and that's over a 6-month period.
Yeah. So it takes us 6 months. Well, it takes us 4.5 months to build from scratch. From like nothing, it takes us 4.5 months. The reason is because the county loves us. The county has a shortage of houses, so we're providing brand new houses for them. So because of that, they're expediting our permitting process. So it takes us about 4.5 months to build and 1 month to sell. 30-day escrow, 45-day escrow. So in 6 months, we're done with the house. We move on to something. Did you turn my seat warmer on? It's so hot in here. We started off with 3 houses. We proved the numbers and the concept. 3 houses turned to 6. 6 turned to, 18? And then 18 turned to 40.
Yeah, 18, and then we jumped right up to 40, 45.
Yeah. So we had roughly $6.5 million of our money invested into the business. And because the profits were so ridiculously good, we just kept rolling our profits back into the business. Whatever money we made, we just rolled it back into the business and continued growing. This is how we scale the business. We decided to bring outside money in the form of investors. We offer them 50% of the profits. So they would pay $115,000 to build a house, which is our cost, and we would split the profits, which was $50,000 after closing costs. So they would put in $115,000 and they would get $25,000 additional to their $115,000. So they would get $140,000 in 6 months. Their $115,000 would turn into $140,000 in 6 months, which is, even that is ridiculously good returns, but better than it you can find anywhere else. So because of that, we're now building, 46 houses.
Yeah, there's 46 in the ground right this second.
So 46 houses, additional houses that we're building, and these are all with investor money. So we're building our houses with our money plus an additional 46 houses. Now, some of our friends said we're pretty stupid for giving up 50% of the profits, but we'd rather get 50% of 46 additional houses than have 100% of 0 additional houses. So that's how we scale the business. This is one of the houses. So we started off with 3 houses in 6 months. We're currently building 3 houses. We're starting 3 houses, 3 brand new builds every week. We're on track to start 5 houses every week by the end of this year. And for 2020, our goal is to start 10 houses every single week. So by 2020, we're gonna be building 520 houses every single year.
Beautiful, eh?
Yeah, so keep in mind, this is a starter home. This is a $180,000 home. 4-bedroom, 2-bath.
Granite countertops.
Yes.
Nice. 3 cm granite countertops.
Beautiful.
This is what you find in $500,000 houses. This is the same granite. Okay? Assisted close, soft close drawers. Same for the actual cabinets and stuff. You can't slam them. Stainless steel appliances. Vaulted ceilings. 13.5 foot.
So this is the laundry room. Over here is a pantry. It says bathroom number 1, bedroom number 1. Closet. Same size bedroom here. Same size closet. So this is the master bedroom, his and her closet. Bathroom here. This is for a $180,000 house.
Wood vanities. Yeah, it's just
really nice.
Beautiful, man.
So this is the initial model that we began building, the 4-bedroom, 2-bath. So these are 3 more that we're building on this street. Oh, thank you. Mike, how? Oh. Basically, the same model.
Yeah, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, no garage.
It's just reversed.
It is reversed, yeah.
And how long have we been building this one?
We've been on this job for a month and a half, roughly.
So in a month and a half,
Yeah,
this is
45 days.
what it looks like.
Clowns.
Each one of the properties sits on a 1/4 acre lot. It's 10,800 square feet, right?
Yep, they're all in septic, city water, which is nice. A lot of people in Southwest Florida have well systems, which sucks.
I like to put our logo on every single one.
We've built every house on this street.
Show them. Let's do a little loop. So
That one.
MCO built this one. This is actually one of the initial 3. Here, go show the initial 3. These are the first 3 that we had built. So on this block, I counted, what was that, 12, 11?
Yeah, 11.
11 on this block. Let's go to the next block. So that's what the foundation looks like. So Mike, why don't you tell us about the process that's going on over here?
So the little orange stakes here, the survey markers, that kind of shows you where the property boundaries are. Once you've got those, I mean, you can bring in the big guns, take down all the trees. As you can see, we're trying to keep some of the larger, nicer trees. These things are probably 100 years old. It'd be a shame to tear those down.
Those are oak trees.
Yeah.
So how long does it take for them to cut all this down?
These guys will get in here and in 2 days clear out an entire lot.
Oh.
All this stuff we have to pick up with a machine, drop it into a dump trailer. They take it to the dump yard.
It's pretty cool how that right there turns to this, and then in 4 months, 2 houses. Camera shy. He's like you the first time I pointed the camera at you. You're like, my name is Mike. So Mikey, what is this? This is another 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Yeah, it's our one of our larger models. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage. It's called the Amelia.
2-car garage here. Why don't you, yeah, give us the overlay.
Front door. Look at the height of these walls. These are 9-foot 4 walls. Standard wall is 8 foot.
Okay.
So this is much taller. 8-foot doors, which give it a much larger feel. You know, you're walking through an 8-foot door, it feels bigger. You walk into the living space, so you've got living space here and in the back here. Walking over here puts you in the master bath. So the master bedroom's here, master bath is here, master shower, sinks, 2 of them. That's for the water closet toilet. Over here, you've got your kitchen. So you've got kind of like an island looking out over to the living space and then the master on the one side. And you've got your shared bathroom. You got a bedroom in the back and a bedroom in between.
Okay.
2 kids' rooms, so split plan.
Yeah.
Right? Master over here, 2 bedrooms over here. Kids share this bathroom. I mean, it really looks small.
This is 2,000 square feet.
Yeah.
And this is a little patio area. And that's the backyard.
That's one of ours too, through the trees over there.
Back there.
Yep.
So Mike and I are building in 4 different counties. Everything you guys have seen today is just one of the cities. This is one, we have 2 offices. This is our newest one, so this is our second office. Our other office is in Wellington, where we started off with 3 houses. And like I said, we're in 4 different counties now. We're gonna be building, hopefully, 250 houses this year at that pace, 520 houses next year, constantly growing and growing and growing. I told you guys before, you've got to start off somewhere. My first job was McDonald's, and I started my e-commerce business. That's where I made my first $100,000. After that, I got into the towing business, turned that into a fleet of 52 tow trucks, sold that, bought an oil field, started AGX, took my profits, started this business. Now Houston and I are building a hypercar together. What else is new? Mike and I are looking into new businesses to diversify a bit, and I'm just at step 3 out of 10. I told you guys before, I don't consider myself successful at all. This is just the beginning for me. Next year, hopefully I'll be at step 4, and then in the following year, hopefully step 5. Slowly growing and growing and growing. You've got to start somewhere. So the goal of the game is to build a foundation, a stepping stone, to elevate yourself onto the next level. You constantly have to elevate. You constantly have to push yourself, motivate yourself. However, by watching, stupid videos like this, whatever it takes, just always have a goal in mind to build and continue building. That's the only advice I could give you guys. Keep pushing yourself to move on to something else. Don't ever settle. I didn't settle for a towing business. I was making great money, but I wanted something better. And well, I've got something much, much greater. And I think with that is all for this episode. See you guys next time. Ciao. Mikey, you want to do a burnout?
You can.
Oh, come on, do a burnout.
I'm not doing a burnout.
Come on, this is a car channel. If you want to be a part of this car channel, you got to do a burnout.
Okay. All right, I'll try.
Peer pressure. Just steer away from the toilet.
Into the toilet?
No, away from the toilet. Why don't you go that way? I feel that, yeah, that's a lot safer. See, this is how we turn good kids into bad kids. I'm gonna go behind you.
All right.
Traction off.
Jackson's off.
Wah, wah, wah. A one-wheeled, ooh, let me get out of here. A one-wheeled burnout, that's why we gotta get Mike a GT3 RS, or I think he wants a 458, so we'll probably get him that next month, or sometime this summer, we'll get him another car. Now this time, finally, once and for all, that is all. See you guys next time, ciao.